Hey y'all, how you doing today? Hope you're living in all the blessings that God has for you. You know, He's been really leading me these last few days or week or so to be faithful to what He's called me to do. And there's some of you out there that are going through that same thing. You're going through a hard time and you're like, God, are you wanting me to do this or that or what it is? And you just you're not sure. So what I have that God's been telling me to do is do what He's already told you to do, be faithful and obedient, and He will lead you. He will show you. As you start taking the steps, He will start showing you, okay, your step is supposed to go a little bit this way or a little bit that way. And it's challenging at the time. You know, I'm not going to say it's easy because it seems like you're walking without instructions. You're trying to serve Him and do these things that you're not 100% sure if it's what He wants you to do. But just be faithful to the best of your ability and be obedient. The more you're obedient and the more you're faithful, the easier it gets. And each stage, each level, it's going to get a little bit harder, but that's the whole point, you know? You're leveling up. You're getting closer to Him. You're getting closer to being sanctified. That's what this life is meant for, is for us to be sanctified, for us to do the things that He's called us to do, and once we're done with our mission, then we get to go home and see Him face to face. So do what He's told you to do. Don't worry about the people that come and say, hey, for this reason you shouldn't do that, or for that reason you shouldn't do this. And you know, if God told you to do something, do it. Some of you might have heard the term, when I tell you to jump, you better jump and ask how high on the way up. And I kind of relate that to God, you know, because He doesn't give you every step all at once. He tells you to do one thing, which would be jump. And then on the way up, He gives you the next command, which is, I want you to jump 20 feet. We're like, if we would have known that before we jumped, we'd have been like, we can't jump 20 feet. But as long as you're obedient to jump, when He tells you to hit that 20-foot mark, He will pick you up and make sure that you hit that 20-foot mark. He will not let you fall. He's your Father. He loves you. So remember that. Be obedient and do what He's called you to do. I love you, but Jesus loves you even more. So read your word.